Good afternoon, one and all present here, and my name is Palak, and today I'm going to telling you about the major domains of the Earth. So let's begin. So there are four major domains of the Earth: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Lithosphere. The solid portion of the Earth is called lithosphere. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a huge blanket of air that surrounds the Earth and provides life support conditions on the Earth. Hydrosphere. Water covers a big area of the Earth's surface, and this area is all formed in as hydrosphere. The hydrosphere compresses water in all forms, which is water and water vapor. Biosphere. Biosphere is a mixture of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. It's called biosphere. Now let's look after these topics in detail as well. So as we all know right now, that the solid portion of the Earth is called lithosphere. The lithosphere is the solid outer part of the Earth. The lithosphere includes the brittle upper portion of the mantle and the crust, the outermost layer of the Earth's structure. It is bounded by the atmosphere above and the another part of upper mantle, which is shown as below. Now, one thing is there that lithosphere is the solid portion of the Earth. So, it contains a major area named continent. So, let us look after the continent as well. So, as we all know, we have studied that there are seven major continents. Or there are seven continents only, there is no major in it. Which is Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. So, let's look after these continents as well. Asia. Asia is the Earth's largest and most population continent, located primarily in the eastern and the northern hemisphere. So, the landmass of Asia is 21%. Then comes Africa. Africa is the world's second largest and equator continent, and equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn passes through this Africa. Northern America. Northern America is the third largest continent of the world. It is linked to the South America by a very narrow strip of land called Isthmus of Panama. South America. South America lies mostly in the southern hemisphere. The Andes, which is world's longest mountain runs through this land. Also, it has world's largest river, Amazon. Then comes Australia. Australia is the smallest continent that lies entirely in the southern hemisphere. It is surrounded on all the sides by the oceans and seas. It is also called island continent. Then comes Antarctica. Antarctica is completely in the southern hemisphere. It is a huge continent. The South Pole is almost at the center of this continent. Then comes Europe, which is the power of financial conditions. Europe is a continent located entirely in the northern hemisphere and mostly in the eastern hemisphere. Now, further question arises that Asia is the world's largest continent and Europe still is smaller. But why Europe is more powerful than us? So it's all because that Europe is powerful in a financial condition. So, what is the financial condition I mean here? So, as you all know about the rupee and dollar, also about euro. So, this is all the game of these three currencies. Here, the rupees is of our country. But forgetting rupees, here comes the dollar and euro. Sometimes you see the dollar goes down. If you are interested in share market, then you may know this. Sometimes dollar go down and euro comes up. So it's because that anytime the euro currency should not go down, because if it goes down, because all the financial conditions are depend on dollar, and if sometimes the dollar goes down, they will be on the feet. So they don't need to have that. So because of that, we say that they have taken a euro currency, which is a almost new currency. When the dollar goes down, the euro goes up, and when the euro goes down, the dollar comes up. So let's move forward. Hydrosphere. So water cover a big areas of Earth's surface, and this is also the area called hydrosphere. The hydrosphere compresses water in all forms, that is ice, water and water vapors. Means all the water bodies, if it is in a part of ocean only, it is called hydrosphere. So as we all know that 97% of water is of ocean water, and there are salty water, and 3% is of fresh water, which is basically found in rivers, ice or underground. Basically they are in the form of ice only. So understanding it better, you can look after that graph which I have made. Now I have a question arises that humans are using the water from a long time, and 3% is of fresh water. How this fresh water is still now? So here comes the story of water. So it's because of four process called evaporation, condensation, precipitation and collection. I'll tell you. The evaporation, through the process of evaporation, the water in sea, either in rivers, means all the way where we can drink that water, it evaporates. In the sun takes that water, and by the time by small droplets we create cloud, and the cloud is called condensation, and after some time the cloud became heavier, more heavier, more heavier, and now it rains. Raining is precipitation, and again that water can go in the same river or any other river and fills it up. Then the collection process, where the water collects and we all use till now. Now let us move forward to the one of the important topics called atmosphere. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a huge blanket of air that surrounds the earth and provides life support conditions on earth. So it's a huge blanket. So on the screen you can see that the atmosphere is almost about 1600 kilometers. So in that one we have 21% of oxygen, 98% of nitrogen and 1% of other gases like carbon dioxide and more. But as we all know, there are the layers also of atmosphere. As you can see in the second picture, there are many written. I'll just tell you. So let's move on now. Biosphere. As I told you, that biosphere is a mixture of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. So thank you.